Hello, guys, and good morning for everyone. If you are watching that session, I going to share finish all this session in our WhatsApp group or in the Teams link. Okay, so this is the first time, and we have no participation. I don't receive any excuse for don't be here, a bit absent. But don't worry, if anyone has something to write me, please you can do for the internal mail or the Meets chat or whatever. Even if anyone show up in the middle of the session, it's no problem. We take that the subject in any way. So let's start with the topic from today is a little about something. Ah, Fabio. Hello. I'm sorry, Fabio. Maria, how are you?
Hello, teacher. Fine, thank you.
Hello. You are the only one to be here. I will start recording before because I have a point to do that. And so this is, oh, my phone is on. Sorry for that. So let's start with the topic from today. Uh, I don't receive any excuse from anyone. And so I will start with you, okay? So you and me for now. Uh, okay, wishes and dreams. It's a kind of topic, maybe probably you figure out as about a future of something we want, something that we have to do, something we dream, like said, or something we wish, something we answer with the effort and maybe become someone. That is a kind of wish dreams. When you listen to that words, wishes, dreams, what the first come into your mind, Maria? What the first thing you come into your mind? Wishes, dreams. What do you think? What do you believe? What do you kind to say about wishes and dreams? Please tell me. Tell us if anyone sees anyone's house. Sorry, or watching. When you say that words, wishes, and dreams, Maria, what do you think? What do you feel about that?
Um, the different wishes and dreams um we have. That's it.
Maybe, or what do you think? It's not like a difference because it's not pressure about that. But what do you think about wishes and dreams? What did you first come into your mind? Or how you can define everyone? A little tough, a little difficult for you? Don't worry, take your time. So, Maria, don't worry if you just want to say one sentence. Is the first, what do you think? Don't worry. So probably at the beginning is a little hard to define what's a wish and what is a dream, but I'm going to help you with the next slide. So, it's a little more. And so we have three pictures right here. So when you could choose one or everyone, whatever. So tell me, what do you feel about a wish or a dream when you see that kind of picture? What do you see? What will you feel? What do you like to do in that places? Like a dream, like a wish? Just one or just three of all or whatever. This can help you. So, like, I don't know, maybe an example. The first one. I wish to live in that house with two floors and stay in the balcony in the mornings and see the dusk in the morning, the dawn in the morning. Esta, reitero, podemos escoger una de estas tres fotografías que tenemos acá o las tres en general para determinar lo que pudiéramos soñar o desear, que es el tema de hoy como tal. Entonces tome la primera fotografía y yo puedo decir, no sé, en la primera fotografía la tomamos y decimos, me gustaría pararme en el balcón y ver el amanecer, ver el sol, el sunshine por la mañana, el brillo del sol, ¿sí? In the morning, sunshine in the morning. Es un ejemplo de lo que podemos desear o lo que pudiéramos soñar. Qué nos puedes decir? Puedes coger cualquiera, puedes coger las tres, no importa, la que sea, no te preocupes.
Yes.
Okay.
In the first photograph,
Okay.
I would like to live because I like the tranquility that is live in the countryside, breathe fresh air, enjoy nature. mm,
Enjoy it all. And that's all.
and and listen to the singing of the birds.
Oh, nice, nice. Tranquilidad, quiet, the- for more for more order in English. Okay, and so tranquilidad, quiet, in a quiet place. Oh, Sunday birds in the morning, the air. Oh, that's a good explanation. The first one. Okay. Thank you so much for that kind style. And so you describe that imagine for become a wish or a dream, whatever. But is the make a sentence when you trying to define and trying to feel what you want to do in that kind of place. Okay, and so that is a little option to make a place like a wish. So we can depends. We can put that order for all sentence and depends what one you want to do. And so let's see with the next slide. So we enter to the two conditionals sentence. Is can I wish or can I dream? So there's four conditional structure, the types. So type 0, 1, 2, 3. So it's four types, ¿ok? Reitero, tenemos las oraciones condicionales de este tipo. Tenemos tipo 0, tipo 1, 2, 3. Entonces, ahí tenemos cuatro tipos que son usadas para una real o posible situación. So, start in English. When we're going to make a sentence, that we can use that four types. But in this case, just want to talk about two types. Two types, that's true, that's real, and type 2, that's unreal. Okay, just want to talk about that two, no more. Because there's a lot of things on an explanation, and we had to resume summary, short, the kind of way. So let's explain that two situations. Type 1, true. It is used for a real or possible situation. And so they have a structure like that, is that way. If is a conditional, commonly in Spanish is si, comúnmente en español es el sí, ese sí tildado que nos condiciona sobre una oración que vayamos a estructurar. So, simple present. So, we have the sentence, normal sentence and simple present, and then we finish that structure, the conditional, with simple future. That type is the true. There is another type, another kind of conditional sentence, but just focus in that kind of way. And so, vamos a enfocarnos solo en este tipo de situaciones posibles. Tenemos el condicional tipo 1, que es el real, el que vamos a manejar solo hoy por ahora, conjunto con el otro. Tenemos la estructura sí, de condicional if, el presente simple y el futuro simple. ¿Para qué? Para hacer una estructura de la cual manejemos este tipo de oración que asume una realidad. ¿Claro está ahí, María?
Yes,
With the example is a little more easy to understand. So, example. If I have enough time, I will watch a football match. So that is a possible situation. If I have time, I put myself with air condition time. Maybe I'm a little busy today. I have to study. I have to work. I have to do a lot of things in my house. So that things requires time. So if I have time, I watch the football match. So es una situación posible en la cual yo estoy ocupado, laborando, estudiando, una cosa, Me condiciono a mi tiempo. Si tengo tiempo, veré el partido. Está en presente, la primera parte, y está en futuro, la segunda parte. So, that's an example what it is possible. So, that is possible because I had to handle my time. So, next one. If I had money, I will spend it. Si yo tengo dinero, yo lo gastaré. It's the hypothetical situation, but it's true. If I had the money, I will spend it whatever I want. It's not maybe a possible situation and kind of way maybe come a wish, a desire, but it's a real like a statement. Yeah, you put, if I have the money, if I have it, I spend it. It's not to say. So The other day. If it is a nice day, I will go to the beach. Possibly is the people from living in the sea, close to the sea. And so, it is a nice day. Es un lindo día. Iré a la playa. Situación hipotética que se puede traducir en lo que lo primero que decimos es la realidad. Es un lindo día. Si yo tengo dinero, si tengo suficiente tiempo. So, Maria, is this clear to that? Just
Yes.
clear? Oh, okay. So I would like to you give me an example what we can do about that. Don't worry.
If I cooking hamburger, I will try it.
Okay, very nice. How for cooking hamburger? The hamburger is so yummy, and so I will.
And if I have vacations, I will travel with my family.
Oh, that's another example. Good for you. That's if I had vacation, because the vacation is something I could consider real in a kind of sentence. Okay, that's good, Maria. Very good for you. So, next to the slide. Okay, conditional sentence type true is untrue. I mean, not real. It's probably don't happen. The per sentence is mostly zero. It's not. The explanation about this often called the unreal conditional because it is used for unreal, impossible, or improbable situation. The structure is if, sample past, the modal will, and the verb in the normal structure. So, la oración condicional del tipo 2 es una situación no real, una situación que está condicionada por un evento imposible, que es improbable, o que casi no alcanza el porcentaje, es decir, es lo más parecido a un 0% de que vaya a suceder. Este tipo de oraciones tienen el condicional sí, como ya lo habíamos manejado, el simple pasado, el pasado simple. Luego el modal will, la situación hipotética del poder en la forma verbal y la base verbal normal. Esta situación es lo que más se asemeja a ya un sueño, una cosa que no se va a cumplir en la mayoría de los casos. Okay? And so, let's see one example. If we're, oops, I'm sorry. If we're millionaires, I will buy a castle. And so, it's a hypothetical situation if we were millionaires. Who could say if I going to be a millionaire? This is no way chance. Maybe if I I going to show you more ahead an example that kind sentence about money. Because if you buy a ticket, you have a possibility, a little. There's a little possibility, but you can win the lottery and become a millionaire. But if we're a millionaire, how? That's kind of way you can possibly assume that you could be a millionaire. So we work. Again, the example. If I had money in past, I had money, but the question is how I have money. I would buy a car. I could that if I have the money. But I had money. And the translator is a little different, and so I'm gonna put it. I wanna put that kind of way in Spanish. And so, las dos oraciones iniciales manejan el tema del dinero. Entonces, en la traducción, y eso me pasó con el grupo previamente, una de ellas me comentó, si yo tuve dinero, yo compraría un carro. Si yo tuve. Claro, la implementación en la traducción está un poco compleja. Entonces, aquí lo que trata quizá la traducción en inglés de decirnos es, si yo tuviese dinero, que es una situación pasada, un ejemplo de una situación pasada, si yo tuviese dinero, no si yo tuve, porque si yo tuve, no está mal dicho, es una incomprensión de la misma traducción. Si yo tuviese dinero, yo compraría un carro. ¿Sí? Entonces, en la traducción es donde vamos. Si nosotros éramos millonarios, si nosotros fuésemos millonarios. O sea, es una situación pasada. Y ese fuésemos es muy dado a nuestra cultura hispánica de decirlo de ese modo. Para que la oración tenga sentido. Entonces, cuando hacemos la traducción, puede que no se note, pero cuando ya hablamos de este cierto tipo de forma, entonces encontramos que hay quizá una incoherencia a la hora de traducirlo. Por eso, en ocasiones no se debe traducir literal, sino tratar de traducir lo que se comprende, que es una manera de relacionarlo. So, next example. If I spoke English, I will be born in the UK. So that's the hypothetical situation. If I spoke English, nobody can assure it was working in the UK. I mean, United Kingdom, England, wherever. So if I spoke English, good for me and good for you and good for everyone. But who can say I'm going to work in the UK? No, this is not a possible situation. It's a real situation. If I spoke English, good for me, but it's not sure me that I'm going to work in the UK. Okay, and so Maria, it is clear then that is okay. That
Yes.
kind of structure. Okay, so please let me to handle an example for that.
If I was I was doctor, I would work in the hospital.
Okay, if you are doctor, maybe is a possibility, but is you don't have sure if you are doctor, you are going to work in that hospital because there is a lot of factors and other things. It's not sure, but the possibility is too low, but it's a kind of way. So you can share another example.
Yes.
Okay.
If I had much money, I would buy a house and a car and a horse.
Oh, a horse?
Horse. Yes.
Oh, horse. Do you like a horse?
Yes.
Okay, very nice. I like horse. It's a little difficult to take care of a horse, but this is a lovely dream. So, like you see, if I had money, I will buy a house, a car, a horse, anything I want. And so that's the kind of idea. That's it. No one can assure if you had money. But if I had, the possibilities if I had, but if I had money, that's another kind of way. So the simple past and the future. And so I would like to share a little example about what I'm going to say that, but more, more resume. Let me see. Okay. Do you see my screen, Maria?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So let's see that kind of thing. Sorry. Okay.
Teacher, pero no escucho.
Ah, ¿no escuchas?
No sé ni.
Ah, qué pena, qué pena, qué pena. ¿Tienes idea de cómo se comparte el audio? Porque la verdad no. No.
No sé.
Entonces,
Sí.
mm, pensé que esto compartía con audio. Bueno, vamos a tratar de definir. Si no estás escuchando, tratemos de seguir la traducción. Lo puse lo puse sin sonido, por eso. Entonces, esto lo puedes leer la traducción, ¿correcto?
Yes.
Okay, entonces, let's check the translator, and I'm going to pass every sentence, okay?
Yes.
Okay, she says, I'm going to make the difference in unreal and real conditions. So let's she explain how a possible situation can be real. So the example, I will go on vacation. That is the second part. And the first, if I win the lottery. Let's see how this is explained. Because she have a ticket. So she probably can win. So that is the idea of unreal. If she have a ticket and she win the lottery, probably she's going to make money and go on a trip. And so, unreal situation is the same or imaginary situation, like we said. So, if I win the lottery, I will go on vacation. But that is the deal right here. I don't have a ticket, she said. And so, like she said, you don't have a ticket, it's possible zero win the lottery. And so, let's see how they start. Will is make for the difference to be in a sentence to the conditional. It could be delayed, will it declare tomorrow? Yeah, it's a kind of example that is possible. If you do exercise, you will be healthy. That's a kind. For example, if I will rich, I will go on vacation. That is a situation is not possible, like she says, and it will travel, I will go to the beach. That's another kind of thing. It could be when possible. So it's a little hard without audio, but it's understandable for you, Maria?
Yes, teacher.
Oh, okay. Let's see the share. Okay, and okay. And so, like she explained, with Cat put that kind of situation when trying to do a little more difficult, when trying to explain something, but that something had to be real. If we can do or had the possibility to do, or maybe it's a dream when trying to figure it out in a kind of way. And so that kind of things could be difficult when you're trying to explain that. But that is probably a definition in between wish and dream. So probably the dream is more difficult than the dream. And so next, oh, the slide. Oh, I closed the slide. Sorry. And sorry. Let's see. Lo siento, se me cerró acá. Déjame cargar una vez más la diapositiva. Ok, y vamos acá. Explicamos acá. Y entonces, what is the idea about that 5 topics? I would like to you, Maria. Well, okay, the 5 topics for all of you, but just you are here in the class in the session, and so don't worry. So you want to take a topic, or I don't know, possibly 2 or 3. Don't worry, it's your example. And I would like to you doing not just a sentence, a paragraph with 3 sentences, see, and a kind of last connectors or connectors, whatever you want, and put that kind of subject today, like unreal situation, focus on that kind of subject. Okay, is clear for you?
O sea, tengo que coger cualquiera de estos y hacer como un párrafo con
Correcto.
los que vimos.
Sí, un párrafo de 3 oraciones para no extenderte mucho y unir cada oración en lo posible con algún conector de tu gusto o de los que ya habíamos visto, ¿ok? Puedes escribir lo que va o puedes decirlo como quieras. La idea es juntar oraciones de modo que tengan la coherencia en la construcción de un párrafo y con estos tópicos, ¿vale?
Yes.
Ok.
Pero me hace un momento.
Claro, ni más faltaba. Dale, no te preocupes. Y para aquellos que nos están viendo próximamente y están revisando la grabación de la sesión, entonces aquí hay un ejemplo en el cual pueden eh, realizar actividades con relación al tópico que ya vimos y los tópicos previos. Podemos tomar uno de los siguientes tópicos y luego lo podemos reenviar a través del chat de WhatsApp o dejarlo acá en el chat de Teams y ustedes construyen el párrafo. Como les digo, un párrafo puede ser de 3 oraciones simplemente, no hay ningún problema, utilizando los conectores que vimos previamente o los conectores que ustedes deseen, siempre y cuando incluyamos el tema de hoy, de los wishes and dreams and the unreal and real situations, sobre, la idea en general del párrafo. Como ya solamente tuvimos un participante, entonces la idea es que vayamos mejorando, vayamos implementando este tipo de temas a medida que ya veníamos trabajando con los temas inmediatamente anteriores para que cuando construyamos un párrafo, si ustedes mismos se pueden haber dado cuenta, fueron testigos, su párrafo empezó con media cuartilla, una media cuartilla simple en una hoja de Word sobre un tema a nivel general, no importaba nada, ¿sí? Eso era la idea. Luego a ese tema le incluimos eh, relative restriction and no restriction clauses, y el párrafo se amplió un poco más porque estábamos tratando de identificar un tema. Luego le añadimos el reporter speech. Al añadir el reporter speech estábamos tratando de parafrasear lo que alguien intentaba decir o alguien nos intentaba exponer. Entonces ya el párrafo fue tomando otra dimensión y fue extendiéndose un poco más. Luego este tema nuevo ya lo podemos utilizar o implementar dentro de dicho párrafo para que sea aún mejor. Entonces, la idea es que a medida que vamos avanzando, ese párrafo que empezó con media cuartilla, al final de las sesiones se nos puede convertir en un escrito de 2 hojas, a modo de argumentación, a modo de resumen, a modo de ensayo, como ustedes lo quieran manejar. La idea es que tratemos de escribir con un vocabulario no tan superlativo, sino con algo un poco más de nuestra condición, un poco más adecuado a lo que queremos explicar y del tema específico que queremos dar y que nos dé la idea, ¿sí?, de lo que queremos expresar de una manera simple, clara, utilizando las reglas gramaticales que hemos visto hasta el día de hoy. Okay. I try to make another example about what is the topic today, probably in Spanish. Como ya tratamos de identificarlo en la primera diapositiva, la cual colocábamos los cuadros. La idea es qué deseábamos sobre esos temas, qué deseábamos sobre esos escenarios, sobre esos paisajes. Como ya dijimos, el primer escenario, soñábamos con unas vacaciones tranquilas, calmadas. La segunda puede asemejarse a lo mismo. Hay un lago grande en el cual podemos desear, if I go there, if I up there, if I was there. Me gustaría nadar, me gustaría pescar, me gustaría practicar esquí en el fondo de la montaña, como se ve. Y es una idea de lo que tratamos de expresar, que es el sueño o es la idea de lo que es posible y no es posible. Y tenemos en la tercera a Venecia, que nos explica, que nos indica, perdón, lo que queremos o deseamos hacer en Venecia es, if I travel to Venice or I travel to Italy, I have to go to Venice. I have to go to Venice. I'm sorry. And so, if I wasn't, if I wasn't in Venice, I would like to drive. I don't know how's the word, both gondola. I would like to do that because Venice is like another popular culture, is a romantic place, a romantic uh, novel. Always Venice is a postal we can do, and we can feel like that kind of dream or wish we can to do, and that kind of pictures. And so another example for that is, again in Spanish, estamos trabajando solamente dos tipos de condicional por ahora, el que es real y el que no es real. Hay otros tipos, más o menos unos 4 tipos de condicionales, como ya había explicado anteriormente. Está el tipo, es el nombre o la característica que le colocan tipo 0, 1, 2 y 3. Cada uno tiene sus reglas, cada uno tiene una forma de escribirse y cada uno tiene un tiempo verbal totalmente diferente a lo que manejamos. Ese tiempo verbal indica en el tipo de condicional que vamos a manejar. La idea por ahora es solamente manejar estos dos, del que sea real y no real. ¿Por qué? Porque las formas verbales son muchas y cambian dependiendo de esa situación. Tenemos, por ejemplo, el condicional de pasado perfecto, de pasado continuo, donde la cláusula y luego el complemento es presente continuo, futuro o futuro continuo, es pasado, pasado continuo. La idea es que manejemos uno a uno cada uno de los condicionales y determinemos dónde aplica mejor cada uno. ¿Sí? Por ahora, como dije anteriormente, estamos manejando dos. Estos dos tipos de condicionales quizá son los más comunes o un poco más manejables, si la palabra se me permite, para los temas que ya hemos venido tratando. Cuando estamos haciendo un escrito, implementamos, por ejemplo, las no restriction and restriction clauses, y estamos utilizando los signos de puntuación para dar un ejemplo grande. Ese signo de puntuación o ese ejemplo lo manejamos de una manera y en la cual podemos incluir esto dentro de la separación por las comas y nos da una idea nueva, una idea global de lo que queremos decir o lo que queremos plantear, y extendemos un poco más nuestra explicación en la cual nos preparamos para futuros exámenes a nivel internacional. Como dije en unas sesiones pasadas, cuando estamos haciendo el septo o another international test para nuestro proceso de graduación y nuestra carrera, no nos piden la respuesta de una forma corta, nos piden la respuesta en una forma larga. Sí, si nos dicen dónde vives, no nos están diciendo I live in that town, that city. No, Ellos quieren que hagamos una profundización. Okay, my town is a little short, is big, is small, is with that kind of weather. Queremos muchas explicaciones sobre el tema. María, qué pena, ¿estás lista o...?
Yes.
Okay, please, join us.
In my future plans, if I will much money, because I will buy a house in a campsite, a car, and a horse.
Okay.
I,
Continue, please. Sorry.
because I want to enjoy life and have those things. If I was teacher of English, I would teach with much love. Meanwhile, I keep getting ready. I want to graduate with ba- ¿cómo se dice? Bachelor's.
Bachelor is the grade of degree, or yeah, is bachelor,
Yes,
bachelor degree, bachelor.
bachelor's degree and be able to practice.
Lovely. It's a kind of dreams, and you wanna be a great teacher, and you're going to be a great teacher. And so, we put a lot of travel too, in a kind of way. And what kind of job would you like? Or every kind of aspect of the sentence is good. Good, Maria is a good example, good instance. And you put a lot of subjects in that. You put a career, you put plans, you put uh, kind of way, you put the money, but you don't put one into the relationship. That is not for that kind of topic. But I like it what you do in that kind of one example. It's great, Maria. Good for you. I would like to ask you, especially you, Maria, if you finish or doing a little thing of tax for the last time, in the last session, I put a little tax for the paragraph that we are made it. And so, I don't know, so, si trabajamos sobre el párrafo en esta semana, si tuviste tiempo de añadir el último tema o el último tópico sobre el párrafo que habíamos estado trabajando, en este caso tu párrafo, no sé si lo pudiste hacer.
Pues le agregué algunas cosas de lo que vimos.
El reporte de speech, ok.
Yes.
Do you like to share about that with us?
Yes.
Okay.
In May of last year, Paulo Londra defined through a press release that he was leaving the big leagues after a torture separation. He said, "Who is Big Leagues?" is the producer with which he recorded. Also stated that he had been deceived and intimidated when signing the contract. He says that not even the song with Ed Sheeran got the corresponding authorship points. He also adds that Crystal and Obi and add points to this song since they did neither the read nor the lyrics for it. He says that all he wanted was to be between any approach from Ed Sheeran to block him and boost their own career. Why Pablo Londra had not returned to record and publish songs due to this judicial dispute with the major leagues. It is what keeps the Cordovan unable to publish songs. Hammer, their debut album, is now 2 years old, and the last collaboration was published in September 2019. In my personal opinion, what they did with Paulo Londra was very bad since they intimidate and deceived him, and he got tired of that until he decided to retire, but he already announced that he will record again but with them. But it also seems to me that he endured and resisted a lot since he did not withdraw, and once when they began to hurt him. I have been listening to this singer's music, and it seemed good to me. I say yes.
Okay, that's great. Whatever you do, and that kind of point, I would like the part when you put he said, I said that in when you start the last of the sentence when, in my opinion, on that. Say I say. So you put that effort to that. So Maria, great, good. Congratulations. You have a constructive paragraph, but in a kind of way you can put all that kind of ideas, focus in one subject. And that subject is not just the main problem, the singer and everything. One, no, there is another subject, another topics, another kind of way, and you can explain and expose that. And you have to do you put your point of view, and then you have the point of view, the another place, another stuff. You explain all that kind of situation, and when somebody is reading or listening, in that case, uh, the person imagine what is going on with that and how is the problem and how is the ensue and happen, and it could be necessary to pay attention. And when the people put attention in that kind of ways, more know, oh, that is a kind of way how I'm a news or a reading or the news. You listen, be careful, and you try to define what is happening. Maria, thank you so much. You are great job with that. You're doing a great job again, and you had to improve that kind of one, right? So thank you so much for sharing that. And for I think we are going to finish early in that kind of time because we had just only one student, but the session is already recorded. The session is already recorded for you guys. If you want to see that session, don't worry, but the session is recorded, and the important is somebody come to the session, and that's the real meaning of that session. Improve and better and write and speak, interact, whatever. So the next task for you and Maria and all want to see it is same paragraph, same idea, whatever do now. I mean, I'm sorry, what do you do now? So that kind of thing, and put the new subject, wishes and dreams. And that clausula, that situation, that conditional, that type unreal and not real. I'm sorry, unreal and real. We are going to put that in our script, in our paragraph. That is going to be, that's going to happen. And the next class, the Thursday, I'm going to check what is going on. Guys, the next time, please advise, excuse, present the excuse before to the class. I would like to do I would like to know what happened with you, why you come, what was the problem, and the time or whatever. I would like to know because when you don't come, you are laughing that. So I little worry about that, and so please tell me what happened with that kind of things. Okay, and so Maria, please wait me in the chat for a few minutes. I'm going to say and explain something about that, and I'm going to stop the recording right here. Again, thank you, Maria, for being here in the session, for your participation in trying to do your best for your task, and for all are watching. Maintain contact, and please let me know if you see the recording. I take account if you see the recording like a assistant. Okay. So let me see, stop the recording. Bye bye, guys. Thank you so much for watching.